Just give me a minute. I'ma bend your over, Benzino. Watch this.
In his scathing response, Benzino criticized host and influencer Tia Kemp for what he perceived as needless animosity. Welcome back, it's your host Nancy Brown. If you are new here, make sure you have subscribed to our YouTube channel.
You doing too much, mama. Why don't you go I know what you need. And I got a couple of guys I can introduce you to.
He said, with a dash of crude humor and uninvited counsel. He urged that she concentrate on her healing and accused her of harboring resentment from her past, especially her relationship with Rick Ross.
You in your mouth, so you can shut up. You probably mad about Ross's baby mama.
Kemp caused a stir once more when he lashed out at Trippie Redd in a furious rant following Coi Leray sparked adultery claims. When Coi shared a mysterious Instagram story that had fans talking, the drama started. Nothing worse than being cheated on. I wouldn't wish this pain on my worst enemy. God bless, she wrote, without naming names but leaving her boyfriend, Trippie, in the crosshairs of internet speculation. Coi, now expecting her first child with Trippie, did little to quiet the chatter, adding fuel to the frenzy. As the controversy gained traction, Tia Kemp, known for her outspoken persona, took aim at Trippie with heated threats, declaring she'd FK him up for disrespecting her niece. However, the drama didn't stop there. After reviewing Benzino's comments from a recent We in Miami podcast interview, Tia focused on Coi's father. Benzino openly discussed his changing views on his daughter's relationships in the interview, particularly in light of the approaching birth of his granddaughter. Kemp retaliated by making allegations that called into doubt Benzino's sexual orientation. Benzino responded by refuting the charges and pointing out that her comments were homophobic. If I was gay, I'd be proud of it. Shout out to my LGBTQ+ supporters, he stated, expressing disappointment in the nature of her insult. Benzino softened his tone toward the end, acknowledging Kemp's pain and encouraging her to find peace. This is a great moment for my daughter. I don't want this overshadowed. I can't wait to be a grandfather. Let's leave the past behind, it's all love. In a follow-up Instagram story, Kemp appeared to retreat, albeit sarcastically. All right, bro, don't cry. I'll leave you alone. He's scared, she wrote, signaling a pause in the ongoing feud. It's unclear if this truce will last, but for the time being, it seems like the social media conflict is waning. H, a fellow UK rapper, challenged Central C lyrically this week after releasing the A Guy Called diss track against him yesterday. As an MC with lyrical skill, Cench was challenged to stand up to the plate by The Cut, which accused him of authoring, dubbed him a clout chaser, and claimed that his ex-girlfriend was actually his cousin. Given that C left the following comment under H's post regarding the diss, it appears that he may be waving the white flag or simply tricking H into feeling secure.
Yo, unks, we can go bar for bar, Brit for Brit, punch for punch.
Fair enough. Therefore, a lot of supporters believe that Central with that Instagram remark directed at H, C essentially threw in the towel. Though a more lenient reading is that, as a far more popular and lucrative artist, he will simply let the mud roll off his shoulder. He might not answer on wax, which is unfortunate, but if we don't get a full-on single, we'll probably hear a subliminal or two. To put it another way, anything is possible. If you didn't know, C's latest album, Can't Rush Greatness, had a dissing of the Manchester Spitter in the song 5 Star. In the middle of his 2025 run, Central C is a good place to start if you're not familiar with their work. Regarding H, he recently released the collaboration Raving in the Studio with Boo, which, aside from the incredible A Guy Called diss track, is a strong introduction in and of itself. Fans hope they will actually get some bars on the topic, even though Cench's response fits in well with the usual trolling habits of sites like Instagram. However, only time will tell because Central C and H look like two lyricists who would like to concentrate on their work and career rather than engage in small-scale arguments. Or, at the very least, they would like to use bars to demonstrate their superiority over Instagram antics. Now that Cench has the upper hand, we wonder if the GBP artist will take this seriously, or if his success will force him to quit.
If Max said he wanted to try a dude, will you let him you?
No.
In response to the grooming accusations made against him, DJ Academics went into overdrive during his broadcast.
Yo, you always wanted me to be next to you. Now I could be inside of you. Pause.
Yo, I'm not gay.
For those who don't know, he and Tory Lanez's purported manager written by Ray were seen making offensive sexual remarks to a 15-year-old on the teen's livestream, which sparked a great deal of justified criticism. Ack was directly called out by Plaque Boy Max, a 15-year-old Discord moderator, who cautioned his young audience about the perils of such conversations and requested him to avoid making such remarks in the future.
I ain't gonna lie to you, this shit turned me so off. I swear to God, I don't need none and nobody who stream. I got my own thing going on.
In response, Academic stated that he no longer wanted to support Max, arguing that the streamer community loved him too much for them to criticize him for this unsettling conduct. Furthermore, DJ Academics offered the justification that he and others provided financial assistance, and support to the 15-year-old during a particularly trying personal period.
A little brother, nigga was sending him money. He was saying, oh, so when I seen like today, Ray was just like, yo, I ain't gonna lie, that nigga did an interview saying y'all niggas are really weird. I'm like, what?
He also claimed that Plaque Boy Max had failed to support the adolescent moderator.
Trying to make it weird. I know it ain't even Max's community. It's really like these Kendrick fans and shit like that.
In response to all of this, the 15-year-old in question termed DJ Academic's actions disgusting and truly uncomfortable during a conversation with streamer M. Dante. The adolescent further disclosed that Ray, and the group were aware that he was live streaming at the time. They then asked him to remove the stream VODs and erase several direct conversations in which they addressed the matter and attempted to minimize it. Rapper and YouTuber Screwface Jean also helped spread allegations that the 15-year-old's guardian suggested that police enforcement might look into the situation, while the hip-hop media and streaming community continue to respond to this. However, that last component is still entirely theoretical, so proceed with caution. Additionally, this is by no means the first time that DJ Academics has been accused of grooming, inappropriate contact with kids, and other alleged crimes like domestic abuse and sexual assault. We'll see how everything turns out and whether anyone is held responsible for these unsettling acts.